Hey guys, it's your girl call me Kaya. I am here with none other than D Spitter.
What's down with it?
You know what I'm saying? We here to review another project. You know how it go. D Spitter, if you don't know, if you ain't hip, if you sleep for whatever reason. Sleep.
Sleep.
If somebody don't know you, they not up on you, they sleep on you. She's a local rapper here in Cincinnati. Well, local artist, because you sing too, right?
Something like that.
Okay, tell people about you. How you start rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, where can people find you? What's up?
But shit, like she said, my name D Spitter. I'm from New Orleans. That says a lot for real. That's why I just paused like shit. I'm from New Orleans. I rap, I sing a little bit. Everybody be like, Daniela, you know what I'm saying? But
Hashtag the comment.
Hashtag the comment, right? Shit, shout out to Siri too for doing that type shit. But yeah, I'm about to put out a mixtape. Actually, two, collabing with none other shit. My nigga OG Cam. We doing a collab tape, and I'm doing my own little shit to start shit off. I'm kind of new to this shit. I've kind of been in the game for a year, been peeping the scene out here in Cincinnati, and just working with lots of people, including Micaiah, you know what I'm saying? And we just in here. You can find me at, Facebook, D Spitter, Instagram at DSpitter17, and Twitter, DSpitter17 as well.
You have a Twitter?
Yeah, I have a
I
Twitter.
have no idea.
I don't use it, but you can.
You should get on Twitter. Twitter is hilarious.
I suck at Twitter.
You're not a tweeter, right?
Yeah.
Today, we are talking about Saray, the artist, who is local Cincinnati rapper, who's also a female rapper. Female stepping up in the game, you know what I'm saying?
She trying to represent.
Yeah, we'll see.
Trying to make a little noise.
She dropped a project called No More Humble. It's 7 tracks. So, we're going to get into it. The categories are lyricism and content, visuals, collaborations, production, and overall artistry. And I like to just jump right into it. Yeah. So let's just get into this first category. Let's just get visuals out the way, I feel like, because there weren't any visuals.
Hopefully not yet.
Well, yeah, but with the project, there weren't any visuals at the time of this review. We are shooting this on June 2nd. But so we're just talking about the album art, which is right there, right here somewhere. Well, I guess I have to put it right here because this is where I put it. So that's where it'll be. What'd you think of the album art?
When I first seen it, I mean, to me it matched the vibe of what I expected to hear, honestly.
For sure. Her dreads are amazing. Her locks. Excuse me.
It's a nice haircut.
If you don't know, don't say dreads. You should say locks.
Yeah, she tripping.
First of all, I cut myself. Yeah, the haircut was clean.
I like the haircut.
I wonder, I like it. I think the background is dope. I like how she's kind of black and white in front of, the gold. So it's she pops out without being,
actually,
you know what I'm saying?
Because she actually, not to say it like that, but she light skin. So,
is she?
On some color tone shit.
It'd probably been weird her against the golds and stuff, so they probably saw that and was like, yeah, we need to fix it.
It was on some weird, I seen some weird shit, but I seen her at the plug and play. I don't even know if I I don't know if I introduced myself or not. But
did she perform or did she was just there showing love?
She performed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard her song, I liked it.
Hey. Type shit. But I like the cover though. I would like to have seen visuals, but also I'm not mad at her for not having visuals just because it's only 7 songs, you know what I'm saying? So this is probably, to be honest, when artists put out little stuff like this, a lot of the times, I'm gonna say all of the time, but a lot of the time it's like to hold us over because they still working on like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, as far as I about to say in the aspect of visuals, I love to see this album live. Just
like
honestly.
do like a little intimate type of like acoustic thing.
Yeah, I can
That'd
see.
be hard.
I can see that, especially with the instruments.
Well, yeah, and like the songs aren't really that long, so it really wouldn't be a long set because the song is on the whole album altogether is only 21 minutes.
Yeah, so that
20-minute set.
That works.
Those are easy, but
hope you're gonna do that.
Yeah, we're here for ideas, bro. That's what this show is. But I like the visuals, so I mean, with that being said, like I don't see anything wrong with it. Like I didn't have a critique for it, so I give it a 20.
Yep.
She can get a 20 on visuals.
Facts.
Boom! Look, knocking categories out. Done. One down. 4 to go.
We're gonna get this done.
Yeah, we gotta knock this out. She has a video shoot to get to, so we have work to do. Okay.
Yeah, let's get it.
So with that being said, let's move on. Let's talk about production. So I personally, my favorite beat on the whole thing was Amen, track 2. And the guitar on track 7.
Oh yeah, I was about to say track 7. That was my favorite. I was like, whoa.
She didn't list the producers. I don't know why people aren't doing this more. Like, I'm going to keep saying this on my show until it's not a thing no more. Like, list your fucking engineers on the shits.
Like that?
Yes.
Damn.
Speaking of, since you're about to release some music, give your fucking engineers their credit.
I always give my credit to my guys.
Producers are never listed anymore.
I make statuses, all that shit.
All you gotta do is just put them in parentheses on the track list. Ain't nobody saying they need a shout out. Shout out.
Shout out M80. Shout out Sparks. My God. Shout out Rax. Shout out Toombs.
Shout out Toombs. Mike Toombs is solid.
Shout out Looney.
Oh, Looney. I did his
He did his drop.
I did his drop.
Shout out Looney. Shout out Zell. He was the first person in Cincinnati to record me.
Zell, isn't his name on Instagram like Zell World or something like that?
Yep, Zell's World. Yep, Zell.
See, I be knowing people.
Shout out
Timeless.
Shit.
Yeah, shout out Timeless. Timeless is dope. I fuck with Timeless.
Yeah.
But you should list your producers.
Especially local, bro.
We have a lot.
Out, man.
Yeah. But we have a lot of talent, though. Anyway, but you should list your producers. But I like the production. I mean, I don't know if this would be considered under production or if this would be considered under lyricism and content. But I did not like on a lot of the, not on a lot, but on Amen and on, I think it was Switch Up when she was doing like the fast.
Yeah.
It was like at the end, like she kind of almost sounded out of breath, so it didn't, like the bar didn't hit. Yeah. So I wish she would have like punched in.
That's probably lyricism.
So I was like, okay, so then we won't talk about that yet.
I maybe even overall artistry on some shit, cause
yeah, big facts.
I was gonna talk about the flow, her flow.
Yeah, that's definitely lyricism and content. But I'm just wondering because like that really is a part of mixing. You know what I'm saying? Like if your engineer is an engineer, like when you in the studio, they should be like that don't sound right. Like when it mix, like you got to come back and do punch-ins. Cause I've seen artists like where they'll like leave the studio thinking the song is fun and then be like, oh yeah, no, I need you to come back and do these, you know what I'm saying, punch-ins. So I wasn't sure if that should be considered under production, but we'll include it under lyricism and content. But
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's why I was just like, I don't know. I should make like another category for shit like that because there's like miscellaneous shit like that just.
Shit, that's some real. Yeah, fuck it. That's some real ass shit though.
Oh yeah, I listen to music. I do this.
I like that. I
do this. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Anyway.
For the crib.
So, back to production because that's what we're talking about. That's what we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the beats were dope all overall. I wish some of the tracks were mixed better. Like her intro track, I wish it was mixed better. And then like her voice and the beat still sound separate on the intro track. But other than that, I thought it was dope.
Gotcha. See, as a rapper, It's like, nah. But nah, right. I like the intro track. It was just, to me, I don't know. I've heard so many albums and they come on like that. You know what I'm saying? That
It's nothing new.
yeah, like but I appreciate it and I respect it because she rap. You know what I'm saying? Because it really matched her flow type shit on what she would have kind of chose to be her intro track. So
For sure.
I respect it, but I would have kind of did a little something different.
Mm-hmm.
And just the simple fact that she do sing and stuff like that.
Maybe starting off soft and then like
yeah,
going hard or something.
yeah, because she kind of went in. Well, not even went in. It was just like that classic thing, and then Amen was just kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we into it, and then she started singing type shit. Which,
yeah, but we're talking about production now.
I know. I'm just saying how the shit was produced, like the line of the fucking mix. I mean,
like the track list, like the setup. Well, that's overall artistry though. The producer don't pick that. We have to save that. Yeah, we have to save that. What you're saying for
but
another
I feel like
category.
all that shit. Well, I think about all that shit when I think about production and how the beats flow. You know what I'm saying? With how the,
yeah, but that still would be your overall artistry because you're not letting the producer or the engineer pick your track list. Like your engineer and your producer isn't there like putting your track list together.
Beats?
We're talking about the production. That's what we're talking about. Okay. The production.
Man, I think about all that shit. Fuck it. Anyway, well, straight beats.
Yeah, just the production.
I mean, I like the beats. That's why I say I'd rather hear it live. I can see it very live.
I wonder how many live instruments she used on this project.
I wonder too. It was very instrumental. If that makes sense.
It does. It does. So if you had to give production a score, what was it?
I gave it an 18.
See, I say 16. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
I'll do 17.
Perfect. 17, Steve. On the board. Production out the way. Boom. Let's move on to overall artistry because that's what we want to talk about.
I see that.
Yeah, because we keep doing that. Yeah. So let's talk about overall artistry. I have a lot to say about it, so I feel like you should go first. Because I have a ton of notes.
You have a ton of notes?
So many. A lot of them are positive. Well, yeah, go ahead.
You should get on my nerves, bro. Anyway, overall artistry, I really like her flow. I really like her singing voice. I kind of wish she would have incorporated it a little bit more. I know as for me, singing and rapping too, a lot of people say I sound like two different people on the track, and you can kind of take that for advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be a good thing.
And I would like to see a little of that more. And further on, you know, me listening to your music and just now I'm hip to you. I'm gonna be really listening and even like trying to figure out stuff in ways we can might collab. So that's how I think about it. I really like, like I said, I really like the beats. I mean, I really would love to see it live.
Yeah,
you know, I keep saying that. It's just, yeah, like I can just imagine the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It just sounds like a set to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, even though like their vibe will be the same, but at the same time, they don't really like you know what I'm saying? They don't really venture out of subjects and you know what I'm saying and stuff like that. Like you just have like a good solid, I don't know, I guess, hold on how your flow is and what you like to talk about and I respect it. Shit.
That's what's up. One thing I wanted to mention when we got to this category, because I'm not sure if you know this, but first of all, I want to shout out the fact that all her albums available on all streaming platforms. It's available on Apple Music, Spotify. I found it on Spotify. I found it on Tidal. and it's on YouTube. But one thing I wanted to let you know is when you search your name, like Surrey the artist on Spotify, it shows up this blank profile. Maybe I'll take a screen record and put it in here if I'm feeling like doing that. But it pulls up, the only option it pulls up, the only result it pulls up is a profile that's blank and it has 0 listeners and no music. And then, so I actually told her, because she doesn't have Apple Music, she has Spotify. So I actually told her, like, well, dang, like, I can't even send it to you on Spotify because it's not on there. And then today, I just was randomly decided to search the album title. And I searched the album title, and it's on there, and then, like, you click on Surrey the artist, and it's a completely different profile with, like, 7 listeners or something like that. And, like, it has her album on it. So, but your actual profile doesn't show up when you search it on Spotify, just so you know.
Yeah, get that shit together.
Yeah, because people should be able to find you, like, super easily. And, like, that was just one thing I noticed. Because I literally told you, like, this, I couldn't send it to you because, like, it wasn't on Spotify, and it was. So, and like, think about how many times that probably happened. One thing I notice a lot of people doing, and I really think that this is more so a preference thing for me and not necessarily a take on whether or not your project is good or bad, but I don't like when projects, especially short projects like this, they start off with all of the fast songs and all of the quick songs. And then it's cool that, like, it's cool if you start, like, you know, upbeat and then, like, kind of slow down towards the middle. But then I personally like for you to, like, bring it back up, like, and then end on a high note. I feel like as a consumer, like, you always want to end on a high note. And I feel like that isn't happening here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that's more so of a preference thing for me. I think her flow is really dope. I think she flows really well. But yeah, I didn't like the way that the track I liked the tracks, but I didn't like the way that the track list was set up.
Yeah. I think that's probably why I just kept trying to talk about it, because, like, yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then that was just the biggest thing that I had. But you're really active on social media, like, we did find a couple performances for you on YouTube and stuff. So, like, your overall artistry is, like, good. But it's just those few things that I wanted to point out. Like, your flow's dope, but when you search your name on Spotify, your profile doesn't come up. I didn't like the track list arrangement. And yeah, the rest is lyricism and content. Yep. Yeah. So with that being said, what do you think she should have as a score?
I was like 15.
I could totally get down with that. 110%. 15. Overall artistry. Boom. Check. Done. Alright, next category. Let's just go ahead and get collaborations out of the way, because I feel like we both have a lot to say about lyricism and content. So I feel like that should be last. Okay. So with collaborations, I had to bring up the fact, who the fuck is on track 7?
Right.
Who the fuck is that? Like, there's nobody listed.
I thought it was a sample. I'm like, is this
Yeah, she's like, is this a sample? I'm literally like, is it? And then dude come on with a verse. Like,
right.
no, not a sample.
I played it, and then, like, I had to play it again. Like, hold on, like the beginning part. Like, I was like, hold on, this sound, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sound like something. Like, oh shit, she got a little sample. Nah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I did, because I was like, man, the tone of whoever it is.
I mean, I liked it, not to say it like that.
I wanted to bring
it.
that up in overall artistry, the fact that she didn't list the feature.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't understand not listing the producers. I don't. But don't list your producers as a common thing. Like, you just didn't tell us. There was somebody else. Right. And it was the first person on the song. Like, it just comes in. Like, literally, it's just like, Saray, 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 Saray. What? So that was weird. That was weird.
But I liked it, though. Like,
oh, I liked the collab.
Yeah.
It was really dope. I liked it a lot. It was a very, like, pleasant way to end the album.
Yes.
But who is he?
Who played that guitar? Is it?
I wonder if that was a sample.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of guitarists in the city like that. Kelby Savage is dope, though.
Yeah.
He can play the fuck out of the guitar.
Yeah. I've seen him play.
Yeah, he can play the fuck out of the guitar. Him and there's a producer named Nick Benson. Nike Benson.
Oh, Nike.
Nike Benson.
Some shit like I think I've heard of him.
He can play the fuck out of
like
guitar
Nike
too.
Benz or some shit.
Yep, Nike Benz. That's what it is. Nick Benson's his real like name, but it's Nike Benz. That's it. But yeah, Nike Benz. He can play the fuck out of a guitar too. But yeah, the collab, I thought it was dope. And what's crazy is when I listened to the track, like up until we got like 1 through 6, I wasn't upset that there weren't any collaborations.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
I wasn't
That's what I said, like,
missing it.
Like, just to even go back to the live shit, like, I can just see it as a, you know what I'm saying, you up there as a fucking set, like.
Soloist, yeah. But then, like, track 7 just comes and throws me for a loop.
Yeah.
And, like, with that being said, like, I
liked it, though.
Sometimes I just leave. But the collab, I liked it. I just wish it was listed. So with that being said, I'd probably give it like a 17, 18. What about you?
Yeah.
Which one?
She said, I'll say 17.
I say 17. It was dope, but like, who is it?
I really liked it.
I really liked it too. Whoever you are, I'd love to hear more from you. But that wraps up collaborations. Boom. Let's move right forward to the last, my favorite category. This is my favorite category to talk about. Is lyricism and content. Boom. Right out the gate, we have 2 bar call outs, okay? 2 bar call outs. So, on track 2, which is Amen, she says, you claim to be loyal, but you out here running with the same nigga. Isn't that loyalty? Isn't that like the definition of loyal? But damn, that nigga been with the same nigga. His whole life he been with that nigga, bro. He fake as fuck. What?
You get on my nerves.
I get on your nerves. This should get on your nerves. This should actually you, especially as a rapper.
But I let shit slide, so like,
why would you let it slide? Why? How? No.
Like,
you probably let that fucking rap mice bar on put a date on it that Yo Gotti shit slide too.
Oh no.
Second bar call out.
I do repeat it though.
This ain't even a bar call out. This is just what the fuck. She says on track 5, Never Lost, her little R&B.
Oh yeah.
So right.
Hey,
she said in 017.
I was like, what did she say? Age 17. She was like, no.
I rewound it. Didn't I? Did I not? Didn't I rewind it? I rewound it.
Oh, that shit was funny, bro.
But other than that, I think her flow is really, really dope. I think her bars are okay. Like, I don't know how long she's been rapping. I don't know how long you've been doing music. But your flow is crazy. Like, I have a lot of notes, like, flow was dope. Like, flow dope. Like, I have tons of flow notes, but I don't have, like, I don't have,
I got tons of flow notes.
I not like that. But I do, like, tons of notes, like, flow dope, dope flow. Snap was a dope flow. Hook was flow.
Flow
Like,
dope flow.
because, like, that, shut up. And, but, like, the bars are just kind of, they're not trash, but they're just a little lackluster, in my opinion. Like,
I agree. Just to piggyback off that, like, not even, yeah, ain't nothing make me think too deep or like, you know what I'm saying?
right,
But,
which was cool on, like, okay, so, like, on Never Lost, it was cool because she was telling, like, you know, speaking her truth, you know what I'm saying? Amen was cool because it was meant to be a hard-hitting track. Okay, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I would have liked the little bars on Amen just because that beat was a monster and I would have loved that. But whatever. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, the rest of it, it's just, like, there's
the most bars was in the intro.
Mm-hmm. And those were even still, like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Made me want to listen. I thought she was going to be a little bit more bar-y.
I wonder if this is her first album.
Maybe.
If it is, I'm very excited for, like, the third.
Yeah.
I think, like, you already have the flow. You already have, like...
Definitely got flow.
Yeah, you already have the flow. And, like, from your Instagram, from your album cover, like, you got some sauce. Like, I would just work on maybe, like... Because a lot of rappers don't understand that a lot of the times it's not, like, what you say. It's more so, like, kind of, like, how you say it. And, like, so maybe just, like, think about... play around with different ways to say things.
I feel like if you can't really like sit there and think of some like Wayne bars or like just how he structured his bars, you know what I'm saying?
It's
or
like
even
a build up or like a lead
or
up.
even like Eminem and how he structured his bars. Like if you
or
can't,
even somebody like as small and not like let's not use. I hate like using like super heavy hitters, but like even like ASAP Ferg or Alex Wiley or Mick Jenkins, like somebody small, like you know what I'm saying? Because everyone likes to bring up like Eminem and Wayne and Jay-Z, which is cool, but you can't compare the everyday rapper to them. Like I know they're the goal, like so you have to compare other. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody
it's just,
probably don't know who Young Ferg shit is. That's I know what you said, but that's the only reason why I use big names is because
to know who they are.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. It's like Eminem and Wayne and how they, you know what I'm saying, how bar they are and how they, you know what I'm saying, metaphors, the similes and how they structure their bars. And then you got motherfuckers like fucking Mos Def or somebody that, you know what I'm saying, their whole song is a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a reference to something, you know what I mean? And it's just an elaborate piece of, you know what I'm saying, piecing shit together. And, you know what I'm saying, you just got to really pick how you really want to, you know what I'm saying, structure what you, you know what I'm saying, how you deliver what you say. I'm not a bar person. I don't really like to rap like that, you know what I'm saying? I write more poetic, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I like to rap, I like to rhyme. Sometimes I like to fucking do 3 bars and then, you know what I'm saying, go into 6 type shit. Just weird structures and shit. And just gotta kind of play around with it. Don't be so normal with it, you know what I'm saying? Be experimental. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way motherfuckers even really fucking get big for real is experiment. Motherfucker just made a country rap song. Like, experiment.
Other than that was that on track 6 on Switch Up, I wish that you would have only said the hook once. Twice was just too much for me. Track 6 was that Make Love Like Anita, 1 in a Million like Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I wish she would have because she repeated it twice.
Yeah.
I wish she would have repeated it once, rapped, repeated it once, rapped, and then maybe at the end did it twice.
I see what you're saying.
Because the hook had 2 parts, and so when you have like a 2-part hook and then you repeat it twice, to me it just seems kind of long. And so it was just like I was ready for by the end of the hook, I'm ready for verse again, but then I had to wait through a whole another hook. So that's just a preference thing.
Yeah, That goes back to, you know what I'm saying, structure too. Shit.
Facts. Just putting your songs together well, and putting your verses together well.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So let's see. I said the punch. Said the running nigga. Yeah, I said everything I had to say.
What?
The content of your album, we can talk about that. To me, it sort of felt. I don't want to say all over the place, because I don't think that there was like a theme for this album by any means, but like it was like so
interesting. Cause I mean, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, the title is like No More Humble, so like she
yeah,
just
but
took.
then like in track 7, in track
track
4, she talks about how she's so humble and how a man told her that like if she remains humble, that'll open doors for her. But so now are you saying that you're like through the door and so you don't need to be humble anymore, or like what?
Oh shit, I ain't catch that one.
Yeah, you don't really have time for us to really do that. You gotta go.
What? Oh, we had to cancel that part.
Oh, okay, great. Yay!
That's what I'm just saying.
Well, hold on. I can't play it on there because then I'll stop. Hold on. So, I wish, I just had the greatest idea. Please don't let me, just remind me that I have a great idea that I need to say out loud.
Okay.
But I can't say it because this is recording, both of these things. But, yeah, so she talks about how an old man said that if she remains humble, it'll open so many doors for her. And then on Money Talk, she talks about how she can't, the reason she's so big right now is because she's so humble. And it's like, so she never badly talks about humility on the album. She only glorifies humility, but the title is No More Humble. Lyricism was okay. Content was cool. Like, I wasn't overly impressed. Her flow was dope. I'd say about 14, 15.
Yeah, it's better than I put.
What'd you put?
I put 12.
Why so low? Huh?
I'll do 14.
We'll do 14? Okay. Woo! That wraps up our final category.
17.
Yeah. And we are going to tally up the scores and probably talk some bullshit, and we will be right back with the reveal. We have tallied the score.
What?
Yeah, we did. And No More Humble by Saray the Artist got a whopping, such a New Orleans nigga, bruh.
Hey. Do it for the...
No. She got an 83.
Yeah.
Woo! 83 out of 100. You got a B. Almost a B plus. If you haven't checked out No More Humble by Saray the Artist, you can check it out in the links below.
Yes.
If you do not follow me anywhere, my name is Call Me Kaya. Call me _KIAH everywhere. Stay hip to D Spitta.
Man.
She's coming.
Holly Grove.
Coming.
Cincinnati, you hear me? Hottest thing coming out here.
This is the new flavor of the week, and as always, it is peace, love, and hip hop.
Yeah.
Bye.